Right, so we go level up, check on Coleman, get some drugs, go give him to Jethro, and do all the good stuff, not run too far. Oh. Some magical what a few seconds can do to your mood, huh? Nah, this game improves the mood of anyone.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
Unless, of course, you're easily frustrated. Let's just do the chatting before we do the resting.
So, I questioned the captain of the city guard.
Any conclusions?
I think he's innocent.
Surprising. Sure he didn't pull the wool over your eyes?
Don't worry about my eyesight. It's not Vincent.
All right, I'll cross him off our list of suspects. For now. He's hiding something, that's clear. But I'll look into that later. What about our other leads?
And ask him what we're about to do next, or supposed to do next. But I have not forgotten completely yet. Or maybe I haven't, I'm just trying to save face. New talents acquired, and we need to brew some stuff. Hero. Hero. Let's see. Let's say we have our group styles and all that. Do we have it? Oh, yeah, because it's blue, we have it. It's red, we don't have it. I am along again. Words. Also get... No, I can't get more there. See, fast silver is one we use the most, sort of. So, get some damage. The group style we use that a bit too. In strong style. Get some bleeding going. Patinado. That's also, if I'm remembering correctly, patinado is some kind of fencing thingy, or sword fighting technique thingy in Italian, but the Polish, they use the Italian words because that's just what they do. So that's the thing. Wall blow. I wasn't fighting anything on quite a strong silver that much. I don't know, let's just get some more damage anyway, even though bleeding could be cool. What do we have with this? Nah. Being boring is grabbing damage and knockdown. Brewing is up here. We figured out that Blizzard was actually a very great potion. Let's see. But some swallow could also be nice, because we're kind of running low. So I say we make us the white gold. We only have the white gold to make white gold. So, swallow potion. Which enters in the inventory. Okay. And we'll grab a Blizzard because we kind of need... Wait, can we use very old wine? Oh. What? Very old wine can be used to brew stuff. Okay. Blizzard. Yes. Because we found out those were actually very great. Yes. Now we have no white gold. And that's a bit of a bummer. If I am to be completely honest with you. Put them in the inventory, we can. And tune the medallion, of course. Wouldn't really need to do that at the moment. Just stack some stuff. Move some stuff about. So, Rubido, which I can't remember what it does, but it's probably good. So and that was the healing then, yeah. It's all coming back to me. Maybe. Suppose that's all we've got to do. So, meditation initiation. We'll initiate, meditate. Meditation is actually pretty great if you haven't tried it out. You can do guided meditation, you can do unguided meditation. Right. It's middle of the day now, so with our money and all our swords, we'll probably make more money if we go sell it to the armourer. So slight digression before we go talk with Coleman and buy some drugs. Siegfried too. Or is that just an order merchant? Or armourer or order merchant?
Hasn't rained hard in a while. What a downpour!
Let's talk with the armourer first.
Are you the one Siegfried spoke of?
Siegfried, the knight from the sewers?
It is you. That cockatrice troubled us for ages. I heard it was a hard fight.
She was young and fell quickly.
What's your business?
Will you sell me your wares? Let's ask what the Order does in the steamer first. I find that to be an important question. When he joined the Order, that's technically also, quite important for the grand scheme of things. So let's go 3, 2, 1, 4.
What does the Order do in Vizima?
We help fight the plague, keep the peace, and fight monsters.
Plenty of work.
We protect the people and bear the light of the eternally flaming rose.
Very vague, but seems to be an honorable goal.
When did you join the Order?
A while ago, my father was an armorer, and I after him.
Okay. That's very, very vague.
Will you sell me your wares?
Siegfried's friends are always welcome. If you want to buy something, speak to my apprentice. I handle forging and special orders.
Okay, so that would be if we actually had the meteorite on us, we could make a sword. But we can sell a sword. But wait. We can sell stuff. Let's see if the merchant has better prices.
Greetings, sir. Can I help?
You the smith's apprentice?
Sir, I sweep up, fire the furnaces, run the shop.
Can I have a look?
As you wish.
Let's see. Excellent leather jacket. Armor, minus 15% damage. Yeah, and some resistance to everything. This is what we want. 5 grand. We got 2.6. And this guy takes swords for just as little as the other one. But he sells blue meteorite as well. We have some of that already. Let's see, we found out the grindstones are pretty good. So we'll keep those. Let's see. So, double click to sell. How can I forget basic mechanics of a video game? Let's see. We still do not have enough for the excellent leather jacket. Got some stuff for start bomb base. We don't really have bombs, or we aren't going to be making more of them either. So I'm ready at them. Even if they are great, I might change my opinion as time passes. But don't bet any money on it. Don't wager
Hasn't rained
anything.
hard in a while.
Let's sell our other stuff to the armorer.
Need anything?
Will you sell me your wares?
Siegfried's friends are always...
Just giving
What
grits.
a
We've already heard it.
downpour!
Let's see. Sit guard ring, yes. Sell the amber ring, yes. Sell the amber. Sell the gold diamond ring. Keep. Nah, let's sell the raspberry juice. We don't really need that. Goose fat. Let's sell some of that too. We have our 3 high quality base for blade coatings. Red shawl can be sold or given to a woman. I say we just sell it. Girls in insomniac with erectile dysfunction. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. And in fact, sapphire, very valuable. So we're not really any closer to getting the excellent leather jacket, but it's a good piece of equipment, and we want that, or I want it at least. Let's see. So all this beer we have, this doesn't go for much. The very old wine, but at the same time, it's 80 for each. Others will go for a lot less. It's a song red. We have a lot of it. So let's sell some of that. Stack that. Sell one more. Move that up there. Now, 3 very old wine. So we just don't know if I'm needing all this booze at some point. But let's see. There's some water. Bottled water. Can't release or anything. Mobble. No, I think I'm good for the moment. Now, let's go buy drugs. I mean, fantasy drugs. They aren't real drugs. This Let's Play does not sponsor drugs. It features them, but it's not sponsor them.
Hasn't rained hard in a while.
And if I look outside, I'm also seeing heavy downpour. It's very comfy playing The Witcher while the weather is awful. Hey, Declan Levatin. What the hell's Coleman? Wasn't he supposed to be out here as well? Or is that only at night? I'm married. Declan.
You again? They let you into town?
Are you Luvarden?
I am.
Let's talk.
Yes?
Buried his friend.
I buried your friend.
Sad to end up in some forgotten village.
It was a decent burial. He got his own sarcophagus.
Well, I thank you. Wholeheartedly.
Forgetting something?
All right. Your 200 orens.
Wait, money. Let's see if he's got some other
Yes?
stuff. What does he sell? He sells gifts galore. And high quality potion base. We just need some normal potion base if we can get away with it. Also a bit expensive. But again, the true Witcher and Geralt experience is having no money at all. Let's buy all the booze we can. Can't even take it back. High quality potion base. And that's what we like. Where's Coleman? Didn't he say he'd be out here? Or is that just only sometimes? He's not that way anyway, so let's not bother these amazing people. But recently I've also been playing this other game called Thea, The Awakening, I think. Yeah, The Awakening. Thea, The Awakening. Oh, he's right there. It's a pretty fun game. I have no idea what's going on in it, but I'm loving it anyway.
Witcher.
Coleman. Let's learn about Fisstech.
Tell me about the effects of Fisstech.
In small doses, it lifts your spirits. Large ones cause euphoria, maybe aggression, but relieve pain and fatigue. Looking for fun or entering the business?
Neither. So long.
We need some drugs though.
Witcher.
So it gives a Jethro. 100 for each, that's not that much. We just need one. Need to bring Jethros and Fisstech. He's after all the ground suspect. We should also go to speak with that Thala fellow at some point. But one thing at a time. One little thing at a time. Poor boy. Poor woman. Sans woman. Does she have anything interesting going on? No. Both black. Will probably tell us something if we
Society
obtain.
made me what I am.
Of course it did. It also made me who I am. Hey, Zoltan. I think we should have a chat with Zoltan first before we do anything more.
Witcher,
Zoltan Shive, good to see you.
you got inside the town okay? Plenty of work for a Witcher in Vizima.
It seems so. How did you manage to get in?
Nasty non-humans will always find a way to sneak into human homes.
True enough. Listen, Zoltan, I wanted to talk to you.
Yes?
Let's start with the business about the bank.
Know anything about Vivaldi's bank?
Now it's only Vivaldi's by name.
How so?
New owners. Humans.
That explains a lot.
Really?
It actually does. Let's ask him how he's doing and then if he has a minute.
How are you doing?
Ever considered marriage, Geralt?
My profession's not exactly conducive to marriage. Infertility, incessant risk, travel. Not many women would agree to that.
You see, I'm having doubts.
Go on.
I haven't seen her for some time, and I'm getting jealous. She-dwarves are so desirable.
I suggest we drink heavily, if that doesn't help.
You mocking me?
I wouldn't dare.
Hardly something to laugh about.
Despite his amnesia, Geralt in the first game is decently true to his book character. The funny thing about the marriage part, there was actually a short story where he got married to his, true love. to whom he is bound by destiny, and she is bound by destiny to him as well. Granted, the short series by all means non-canon and just written by Sapkowski because one of his friends was having a wedding, I think. I think that was the context, and he just wrote it for fun. And of course, everyone can read it. If you know how to read, of course. You may not be able to read it if you can't read. But you're on the internet. There's a good chance you can. But I may be wrong. I don't know.
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
Some philosophies involved. Let's go.
I warn you, some philosophies involved.
The meaning of life, eh?
The evil that Witchers fight stems from chaos, from actions aimed at disturbing order. For where evil spreads, order cannot be established. Instead of the light of wisdom, the glimmer of hope, and the glow of warmth, darkness ensues. And in darkness you find nothing but blood, fangs, and claws. Like in the outskirts.
Nicely put, but as young Cero said to King Verdank on their first date, does it have any practical uses?
The right of Witchers to live and function in this world has fallen out of balance, because the struggle between good and evil now plays out on a different battlefield with different rules. Evil has ceased being chaotic. No longer a blind elemental power, evil follows rules according to the rights it's been granted. It functions in line with treaties.
That's progress. With more of us living longer, we can slaughter one another in the thousands. Progress is like a herd of pigs. The herd brings many benefits, but no one should wonder at all the shit.
Shit or no shit, Witchers exist to slay monsters. How can I when the real monsters hide behind ideals, faith, or the law?
The biggest evil is moral relativity, which kills more than the Catriona plague and dragons combined. Witchers will always be needed, no matter where that pig herd leads us.
Thanks, Zoltan, or I'm not so sure. No, we're not so sure. I don't think I would be so sure about it.
I'm not so sure.
Let me tell you something, Witcher. Once, we led a group of women and children through a war-torn land. They slowed us down. We had to feed them, protect them. And we had to hide in the woods to pee instead of passing by the road. In short, they were a burden, and ungrateful at that. Know why we helped them? It was the right thing to do.
Geralt would take this. And that thing that from the books, or about the past, that is indeed in the books.
I understand. Thanks.
Yes?
Looking for work. Let's just mention it, why not?
I'm looking for work.
Monsters are threatening the landing in the swamp. Everyone keeps complaining.
Who should I talk to about ridding them of the danger?
Contact Luvarden. He's usually on the dike, supervising the loading and unloading of goods.
Thanks, Zoltan.
Yes?
Farewell.
Nice bit of look into the... There's a bit of info about, morals and the purpose of witches. Where I understood all of Sultan's points, but witches, especially from an initiated witcher point of view, they aren't really meant to serve the good as much as just to destroy evil, but when evil is working by means that are by all means not evil and lawful, then witchering becomes harder. But with a bit of information from the books in tow, what's it called? It would even make sense to amnesia Geralt, I think at least. Let's see, we got an update on him. Golden Vivaldi. In touch about his race, Volta Financiers, and one of the banks is located in the Seaman's Strait Quarter. The money for the Professor's bail came from Vivaldi's bank, and that's how the criminal walked free. Vivaldi lost control of the family business, there was a hostile takeover and the bank's now controlled by human owners. That explains the dwarf's bitterness as well as his poverty. I unfairly suspected Evoldi of financing Salamandra. The evidence indicates he is innocent. Good. Raymond Marlowe, detective. A bit of a cynical man, refuses to lift a finger until I paid him, but he also seems to know a lot, including his craft. Siegfried. To fit the cogitors together, he's both polite and a skilled swordsman. Yeah, happy to see us again. As any good friend would be, to see the good friend again. Now, dear Jethro. Let's get some drugs in you. Let's ask out the cold first, even though it's because of the Fisstech, really.
Got a cold?
You're pretty green.
Not so green I don't know the best way to take Fisstech. Fold back your skin and rub.
Where?
Where you can fold back your skin, Jethro.
If you buy Fisstech from Coleman at the Hairy Bear, don't say I sent you.
Yeah, I'll let you figure out that out on your own.
I have questions.
Ask.
Nice test. PT test. Let's go for it just for fun.
If Foltest put a reward on the professor's head, he must detest Salamandra.
It's not royal gold. Privately funded.
Interesting.
There's also payments for Salamander badges taken from dead bandits.
Who is this philanthropist?
I can't tell you, but the sponsor's representative spends his evenings at the tavern.
I'll check it out.
Interesting. Now let's give him the drugs, so that we can question him. Especially for the man who rewards people for killing salamanders. Tonight in Harry Bear.
I never turn down good Fisstech.
Tell me about that Salamandra prisoner.
But... I hardly know anything.
Where is he?
They took him to Lebiota Hospital.
Thanks. See ya.
Prisoner at the hospital. Nice. Keep going for this. Let's see. The crown was question of old, even though we know he's innocent. At night and Harry Bar. We should go speak with the Thala fellow now, because he's most likely knowledgeable of something. He's right there. But of course, there's also the matter of the dike and the Varden and the side quests. But if we get sent outside of the temple quarter, it's probably a good idea to not have to run too much back and forth. And again, I don't really know. One of the big questions, isn't it? Real big questions.